Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Newton. And fights through one man. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down, it's Bell. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Sugar!
On third and long, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Here's Newton now on second down. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down. Now a first down throw for Newton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And it's a fumble. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And it's a touchdown. Backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just red zone can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. Oh, now he bowls him over. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Newton on first down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Brady will try again on second down. He's going to look for Allen now on a deep ball. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking downfield for Jones. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And the tight end Olsen, right side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. On first down, it's Newton. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sean Lee coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton going up top. This is caught at the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. This is McCaffrey on the give. A little 360. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon gone with you. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They come up in an offset eye. On 4th down, Newton. And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess there to make the grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you practice in that colored jersey all?
He's got a man complete. They give him a gain of 38. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league
and Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Allen, the intended receiver.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Flushed out right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Newton to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Newton now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Newton on the run. He'll let this go deep right. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll pitch it out to Bell. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do. Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offense, and trying to protect their passer, but when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Here's Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Devin Funchess with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Ah, yes. Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Brady now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Madden Elite's just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball stepped in the 15 area.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just... Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. It's caught. Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Reed in on the stop. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And what a big-time play there. 49 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On first and 10, Newton. Pass incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flush to his right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make it. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Brady going to throw. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brady. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Kyle check. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He finds an opening past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 75 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
Frankly, this is just stunning. Never expected these Madden Elites to even be tested, yet they find themselves trailing in this contest.
It's unreal. The roster for the Elites, this is David versus Goliath, but the underdog here finding a way.
Sometimes that slingshot can come through in a big way, can't it? Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is Bell on the dump off. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Brady. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brady. A little juke. And now running right through it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now. On presumably to punt, though he... And look at this, another fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Risky.
and it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. On first down, Newton. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense has come up with it.
With that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled it.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Again, it's Bell. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that
accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. Now, the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They juked him, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Newton punches with a catch over the middle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he loses the football a second time. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points.